Ever thought you could be eating bananas wrong? I know, it sounds crazy, right? I mean, how complicated can eating a banana be? Well, you'd be surprised. Look, bananas are basically nature's perfect snack. They're packed with potassium, loaded with fiber, and they even come in their own convenient packaging. But here's the thing, despite being one of the most popular fruits worldwide, most of us are making some serious mistakes that are actually robbing us of their amazing health benefits. In today's video, I'm going to reveal 7 common banana eating mistakes that you might be making right now. Trust me, number 4 completely blew my mind when I first learned about it. Whether you're a banana a day person or just an occasional consumer, these tips will totally change the way you look at this incredible fruit. Ready to become a banana expert? Let's dive in. Alright, let's talk about mistake number 1, eating green bananas. I know some of you might prefer them this way, thinking they're healthier or have less sugar. But hold up, there's something you need to know about these unripe fighters. Here's the deal, green bananas are loaded with something called resistant starch. Now, that might sound fancy, but trust me, your stomach might not be its biggest fan. You see, this type of starch is really hard for your body to break down. And you know what that means, hello, bloating and gas. Nobody wants to feel like a balloon after their healthy snack, right? But that's not all. When bananas are green, they're actually keeping their best nutrients under lock and key. Those antioxidants that help fight aging and disease? Yeah, they're barely available in green bananas. It's like having a treasure chest, but not having the key. So, what's the solution? Patience, my friends. Wait until your bananas develop those lovely brown spots, you know, when they're yellow with just a few freckles. That's when they're at their nutritional peak. The resistant starch will have converted into simple sugars, making them easier to digest, and all those amazing antioxidants will be ready for your body to use. Pro tip, if you've got green bananas and can't wait, store them with other ripe fruits like apples or avocados. They'll ripen faster thanks to the natural ethylene gas these fruits produce. Pretty cool, right? Mistake number 2 is something I see all the time, throwing away those spotty, brown bananas. Come on, folks, those spots aren't signs of defeat, they're actually victory marks. Let me blow your mind real quick. Those brown spots you're avoiding? They're actually showing you that the banana is at its nutritional peak. I know it might look a bit less Instagram-worthy, but hear me out. When bananas get those freckles, they're producing more antioxidants, up to 8 times more than their younger, yellow siblings. Plus, they're way easier for your body to digest. It's like nature's way of pre-digesting the fruit for you. Now, I get it, maybe you're not a fan of eating them as is. But here's where it gets exciting. These super ripe bananas are absolute gold for cooking and baking. Want to make the best banana bread ever? Use spotty bananas. Need a creamy smoothie? Spotty bananas. You can even use them as an egg substitute in vegan baking. 1 mashed banana equals 1 egg. Here's my pro tip. When your bananas reach that spotty stage and you're not ready to use them, don't toss them. Peel them, cut them into chunks, and pop them in the freezer. They'll last for months and are perfect for smoothies or nice cream. Trust me, your future self will thank you for this money-saving, nutrient-preserving hack. Let's tackle mistake number 3, and trust me, this is one I used to make all the time, storing bananas incorrectly. Who knew these yellow fellows were so picky about their living conditions? First things first, let's talk about the biggest storage sin, throwing your fresh bunch straight into the fridge. I know it seems logical, right? Cold keeps things fresh. But here's the deal, when you refrigerate unripe bananas, you're basically telling them to give up on life. The cold temperature stops the ripening process in its tracks, and you'll end up with bland, grayish bananas that never reach their full potential. Not cool, literally. Here's another fun fact. Bananas are like that friend who influences everyone around them. They release something called ethylene gas, which is basically a ripening hormone. Store them next to your apples or avocados, and suddenly everything's ripening at warp speed. Sometimes that's great, but sometimes it's not what you want. So, what's the storage solution? Here's your game plan. Keep them at room temperature until they're as ripe as you like. Want to slow down ripening? Wrap the stems in plastic wrap. That's where most of the ethylene gas escapes. Only refrigerate when they're perfectly ripe. The cold will then help them stay at that perfect stage for a few extra days. Break up the bunch. Separate bananas to slow down ripening. Trust me, these simple tricks will revolutionize your banana game. No more sad, brown bananas or unripe disappointments. Now, for mistake number 4, and this might surprise you, going bananas over, well, bananas. Look, I get it. They're delicious, convenient, and healthy. But as with everything in life, too much of a good thing can become a not-so-good thing. Here's the scoop. While bananas are amazing for most of us, eating too many can sometimes throw your body off balance. Let's talk potassium, yes, that mineral everyone loves bananas for. While most of us need more potassium in our diet, some people, especially those with kidney issues, need to watch their intake carefully. If your kidneys aren't functioning at 100%, too much potassium can actually be dangerous. Crazy, right? And let's chat about sugar for a second. Now, don't panic, we're talking natural sugars here, not the processed stuff. But if you're watching your blood sugar levels, like if you have diabetes or prediabetes, you'll want to be mindful. A banana bonanza could send your blood sugar on a roller coaster ride you didn't sign up for. So, what's the sweet spot? For most healthy adults, stick to 1 to 2 bananas a day. Think of it as part of your fruit symphony, not a solo performance. Mix it up with other fruits, maybe some berries, an apple, or an orange. Your body loves variety, and different fruits bring different superpowers to the table. Remember, moderation is key, even with nature's convenience food. Get ready for mistake number 5, and this one's going to make you think twice before tossing that banana peel. Trust me, I used to be a peel tosser too, until I learned about their hidden superpowers. You know how they say don't judge a book by its cover? Well, don't judge a banana by its peel either. These often discarded wrappers are actually nutritional gold mines. We're talking serious fiber, potassium, and antioxidants, all in that part we usually throw away. Mind-blowing, right? Now, I'm not suggesting you bite into a raw peel, though some people do. Instead, let me share some genius ways to use them. Ever heard of banana peel tea? It's like nature's chill pill. Just boil clean peels in water for about 10 minutes, and voila, you've got a calming beverage that might help you sleep better. Here's my favorite hack. Throw a small piece of clean peel into your morning smoothie. You won't even taste it, but you'll get all those extra nutrients. And for my DIY friends out there, try making banana peel vinegar. It's amazing in salad dressings. Not feeling adventurous? No problem. At the very least, please don't throw those peels in the trash. They're like black gold for your garden. Composting banana peels can transform your soil into a nutrient-rich paradise for your plants. Remember, folks, reducing food waste isn't just good for your wallet, it's great for our planet too. Let's talk about mistake number 6, timing your banana snacks all wrong. You might think a banana is perfect any time of day, but turns out, timing really is everything. First up, let's chat about that morning banana on an empty stomach. I know it seems super healthy, but here's the thing, eating a banana solo first thing in the morning is like giving your blood sugar a wake-up call it didn't ask for. Without anything else in your system, that natural sugar hits your bloodstream pretty fast, leading to a quick energy spike, and then the dreaded crash. Not the best way to start your day, right? And how about those late-night banana cravings? While bananas do contain tryptophan and magnesium that might help you sleep, eating them right before bed could lead to some midnight digestive drama. Plus, if you're prone to acid reflux, lying down right after eating a banana might have you regretting that bedtime snack. Now, for my fitness friends, be careful with that pre-workout banana timing. Eating one too close to your intense workout might give you some uncomfortable stomach issues mid-exercise. Nobody wants that during their burpees. So, what's the solution? Let me break it down for you. For breakfast, make it a power couple. Pair your banana with some protein or healthy fat, think peanut butter, yogurt, or nuts. This combo helps slow down that sugar absorption and keeps you energized longer. Before bed, give yourself at least an hour between your banana snack and hitting the hay. This gives your body time to digest properly. Around exercise, aim for about 30 minutes before a workout if you need quick energy, or save it for after as a recovery snack. Your body will thank you. Remember, it's not just about what you eat, but when you eat it. These simple timing tweaks can make a huge difference in how your body processes all that banana goodness. And finally, mistake number 7, something most of us never even think about, not paying attention to where our bananas come from. I know, a banana's just a banana, right? Well, there's actually quite a story behind that innocent-looking fruit on your counter. Here's the thing, conventional banana farming often involves some pretty heavy pesticide use. We're talking about one of the most chemically treated fruits out there. And while you might think, hey, I peel my bananas anyway, these chemicals can actually make their way into the fruit. Plus, they affect the workers who handle them and the environment where they're grown. Not cool, right? But wait, there's more to this story. The banana industry has a pretty wild history of worker exploitation, and unfortunately, some of these issues still exist today. We're talking about low wages, tough working conditions, and environmental practices that can harm local communities. It's kind of bananas when you think about it. Sorry, couldn't resist that pun. So, what can we do about it? Here's your action plan. First, consider going organic. Yes, they might cost a bit more, but you're investing in both your health and the environment. Those few extra cents make a real difference. Look for that fair trade label. It's like a thumbs up that the workers got a fair deal and the farming practices are more sustainable. If you're lucky enough to live somewhere that grows bananas locally, hello, tropical friends, buying local is a fantastic option. Lower carbon footprint and fresher fruit? And here's a fun suggestion, try exploring different banana varieties. Did you know there are actually hundreds of types? Red bananas, baby bananas, blue Java bananas, each with their own unique flavor and story. Remember, every purchase we make is like casting a vote for the kind of world we want to live in. Even something as simple as choosing your bananas can make a difference. Here's a fun and engaging way to present these banana facts. Hold up. Before you go, let me blow your mind with some absolutely bananas facts that'll make you the star of your next trivia night. First up, get this, that banana you're eating? It's actually a berry. I know, mind blown, right? The funny part is that strawberries and raspberries aren't true berries at all. Nature's got a weird sense of humor. And here's something that'll make you question everything you know. That banana tree in your neighbor's yard? Not a tree at all. It's technically the world's largest herb. Yep, bananas are basically giant herbs with an identity crisis. Want to feel less alone in your banana obsession? You're in good company. Over 100 billion bananas are eaten worldwide every year. That's like every person on Earth eating about 13 bananas annually. Here's a cool one: feeling down? Grab a banana. They're packed with something called tryptophan, which your body turns into serotonin, you know, that happy hormone that puts you in a good mood. It's like nature's happy pill. And for my final mind bender, while most of us only know that standard yellow banana from the grocery store, the Cavendish variety, there are actually over 1,000 different types of bananas out there. Red ones, blue ones, tiny ones, giant ones, it's like a whole banana universe we're missing out on. Pretty amazing stuff, right? Who knew this humble fruit had so many secrets? Let's wrap things up with a quick recap of those 7 common banana mistakes we've uncovered today: eating green bananas, discarding overripe ones, storing them improperly, eating too many, ignoring the potential of peels, having them at the wrong times, and not checking their origin. Keeping these in mind, you'll maximize the benefits of this incredible fruit. Remember, bananas are a powerhouse of nutrition. Consume them the right way to truly harness their goodness. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more health and nutrition tips. Try these tips in your daily routine to make smarter, healthier food choices. Knowledge is power. By understanding the best ways to enjoy bananas, you're making a positive impact on your well-being and supporting a sustainable lifestyle. Thank you for tuning in. Remember, even a small change can lead to big health improvements. We'd love to hear your own banana tips or any questions you might have, so drop them in the comments below. Let's keep this conversation going and empower each other toward healthier eating habits. Until next time.